We have a brand new board game to unbox. I'm so excited. I've never actually played Dominion yet, and it is a deck builder game, which I love deck builders, so I am so pumped. Let's see what it says on the back. You are a monarch, like your parents before you, a ruler of a small, pleasant kingdom of rivers and evergreens. Unlike your parents, however, you have hopes, dreams. You want a bigger kingdom, more pleasant, with more rivers and a wider variety of trees. You want a dominion. In all directions lie fiefs, freeholds, and feodoms, feodoms. Sure. All are small bits of land controlled by petty lords and verging on anarchy. You will bring civilization to these people, uniting them under your banner. But wait, it must be something in the air. Several other monarchs have had the exact same idea. You must race to get as much of the unclaimed land as possible, fending them off along the way. To do this, you will hire minions, construct buildings, spruce up your castle, and fill the coffers of your treasury. Your parents wouldn't be proud, but your grandparents on your mother's side would be delighted. This game's hilarious. This is a game of building a deck of cards. The deck contains your resources, victory points, and the things you can do. It starts out a small, sad collection of estates and coppers, but you hope that by the end of the game it will be brimming with gold, provinces, and the inhabitants and structures of your kingdom. Contents: 500 cards. Oh my goodness. A trash mat, storage tray, inlay, and rule booklet. Alright. Oh, I can't contain myself any longer. Let's dig in. we have here? Oh, just other games. Pictures, Beyond the Sun, Dominion. Ooh, a lot of Dominion expansions. Butterfly, New Frontiers, Race for the Galaxy. Caravan, Arctic Scavengers, Jump Drive, Underwater Cities, Friday, Transamerica, and Power Grid. Wow. So many games, so little time. Alright, this trash mat must make sense after I read the rules. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, and look at all the slots. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is like an organizing overlay. How does it work? Now it says, before the first game, carefully place the cards in the organizer tray. Do not shuffle them. Okay. Note to self. No shuffling. Please note that some cards have different backs than others. The playing cards, treasure cards, victory cards, curse cards, and kingdom cards all have a back with a tan border. I guess that's this one, the tan. The randomizer cards all have blue borders. Oh, there we go. Blue border. Do not mix the playing cards with the randomizer cards. Place the organizing inlay in the middle of the plastic organizer tray, placed such that the largest storage space is on the left, with artisan at the top of the plastic tray. So I do believe I need to sit. Okay, so if I take this out for a second, looks like this goes here. Now, unwrap the card decks and place the cards in the slots of the plastic organizer tray next to the matching names. When playing a game, you will remove only the cards used in that game and then return them to their appropriate slots after each game. By doing so, you will always be able to easily and quickly set up a new game. That makes sense. I do something similar with my legendary. Which do I have it here? Oh, there it is. Legendary. And I have 3 expansions for legendary at this point, and they all fit in the box. It is wonderful. Okay, so let's take these all out. let's open up our first deck. Alright, remember, no shuffling. So we have the Smithy, which is worth +3 cards. We've got 2 Smithies. Where does he go? Smithy. Next we have the Throne Room. You may play an action card from your hand twice. Okay, lots of throne rooms. Oh, and actually, I just got like a whiff of the cards. And it smells like nostalgia for me. I don't know if you know, like, that smell of like a video game instruction manual booklet, like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Busting open that booklet, it has that like wonderful gaming scent. I don't know how else to explain it, but for me it's very nostalgic and I love it. Kind of like the smell of a new book, but specifically for like board game or video game or board game booklets or cards, apparently. That's hilarious. To me, anyway. Okay, our next card after that tangent is the Vassal. +2 coin, I assume. Discard the top card of your deck. If it's an action card, you may play it. Vassal. Next up, we have a Village. +1 card, +2 actions. Ooh. Witch. +2 cards. Each other player gains a curse. So this is an action and an attack, apparently. These things will make sense later. Unless you've already played Dominion, in which case you already know what I'm talking about. The Workshop. Gain a card costing up to 4. Gardens. Worth 1 shield per 10 cards you have round down. Well, I don't know what that symbol means, but I'll find out. Oh, here we go. Copper. So it's not a coin, it is a copper. Okay. Copper goes here. Okay. This is a blank. Oh, blank. I assume it's blank, so we'll go there. Alright, since this continues with copper, we'll open this one. Lots of copper. There we go, okay. Ooh, now we have a curse. -1 shield thingy. Lots of curses. There we go. Curses go here. Now we've got gold. Now we've got some silver. Only some of it anyway. Another blank card. There's the other silver. Let's keep going. Silver. An artisan. Gain a card to your hand costing up to 5. Then put a card from your hand onto your deck. So, A bandit. Gain a gold. Each other player reveals the top 2 cards of their deck, trashes a revealed treasure other than copper, and discards the rest. Oof. Evil bandit. The bureaucrat. Gain a silver onto your deck. Each other player reveals a victory card from their hand and puts it onto their deck, or reveals a hand with no victory cards. Okay, the bureaucrat. Here's more silver. The seller. +1 action. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Seller. Now the chapel. Trash up to 4 cards from your hand. Council room. +4 cards, +1 buy. Each other player draws a card. More silver. Then we've got a festival. +2 actions, +1 buy, +2 money. So I wonder whether that's always copper? How do you know if it's a copper, silver, or gold? Don't know. Festival. Alright, +1 action, +1 card. Look through your discard pile. You may put a card from it onto your deck. The laboratory. +2 cards, +1 action. More silver. Oh. So we've got our first victory points here. It looks like that's an estate. So I guess the shield denotes 1 estate. I guess that wasn't our first victory point. The gardens are also a victory point. Okay. The library. Draw until you have 7 cards in hand, skipping any action cards you choose to. Set them aside, discarding them afterwards. Now that's a library I want to see. The market. +1 action, +1 card, +1 buy, +1 money. That's a good day shopping. The merchant. +1 card, +1 action. The first time you play a silver this turn, you get +1 coin. We have more estates. Militia. +2 coin. Each other player discards down to 3 cards in hand. Ooh, evil. Mine. You may trash a treasure from your hand. Gain a treasure to your hand costing up to 3 more than it. Oh, cool. Ooh, a moat. This looks neat. You get +2 cards. When another player plays an attack card, you may first reveal this from your hand to be unaffected by it. That makes a lot of sense. because you've got a moat. More estate cards. The moneylender. You may trash a copper from your hand for +3. So yes, I'm definitely understanding now that the trash mat is the same thing as KO or knockout in Legendary, so it takes it out of your hand. So when you're pulling your deck, you get rid of your less good cards so that you're only pulling good cards. The Poacher. +1 card, +1 action, +1 coin. Discard a card per empty supply pile. I don't know what that means yet, but that's okay. Remodel. Trash a card from your hand. Gain a card costing up to 2 more than it. That's funny. Remodel. More estates. A sentry. +1 card, +1 action. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Trash and or discard any number of them. Put the rest back on top in any order. Smithy. +3 cards. A duchy, which seems to be worth 3 victory points. Or they call like dominion points. The throne room again. The vessel. More duchies. Upgrading to a province for 6 points. A village. A witch. Province. The workshop. And gardens. Lots of artisans. Here's all the bandits. The bureaucrat. Now I haven't been paying attention to whether the backs are randomizers, but it seems like maybe they're in the last pack, or I'll have to look through it. The seller, the chapel, the council room, festival, harbinger, laboratory, library, and another blank. Oh, yeah, because like here's a blue backed one. So we need to. Oh, I get it. So all of those first ones that I found would have been the blue backed ones. Makes sense why they were separated now. Guessing there's just one of each. So it's probably always the first one. Yep. I did do this one. Yeah, I did. And I did that. I doubt money has that. We'll double check after. There's that one. That one. The chapel. I'm gonna do the cellar. Okay. Oh, this one must be that one. Maybe I didn't do the cellar. This one? Nope. I guess I did. I love these. There it is. Villages. Yep. The witch. Okay, what about all these? I guess it wouldn't make sense for these ones, but we'll double check. Oh, yeah, no, because here's one. No. All right. We got there. the backs first this time. Of course, there probably won't be any in this stack. Okay. The library. The market. Oh, here's all the market. Market. Merchant. Militia. Mine. The boat. Moneylender. Poacher. Remodel. Sentry. And the smithy. With a blank. There we have it. All of the cards. I am so excited to read through and play this game like today. So there's the action phase, the buying phase, the game ends at the end of a turn if either the province pile is empty or any 3 or more supply piles are empty. Oh, that's nice. They have little diagrams of how the play works. I can't wait. I know I've said this a bunch, but I love deck builders. I love new games. So this is just the best of everything. So, who wants to come over and play? All you need to do is write me a comment down below and bring me a bottle of wine. That never hurts. That is Dominion.